My name's Anna Bloomstrand, and my mother's family is Ingebretsens. And so Julie Ingebretsen's my mother. Her grandfather started the store in 1921. And I work here, and then I also run a business that makes things for small stores to sell around the country, mostly Scandinavian stores. And we were approached by Harry and Lely to talk about the Barebones project in sometime late summer. And I was thrilled to be able to do something to sort of house something artistic after what was a pretty traumatic experience for us and our neighbors. Well, we've been in this place for since 1921, so it's almost 100 years. So we've been through quite a lot, ups and downs in the neighborhood, and also growth periods and periods of economic decline and change, and so. But this year is substantially different than the rest. So, but it's feeling. It's an important year, and we're glad to be here still. Well, we've been involved in we've been in the neighborhood for a long time. Obviously, we've been involved in the neighborhood for a very long time. Also, involved in a lot of the work that goes into the issues that have been brought up this year. And I myself am an artist, and so my instinct is always to turn towards an artistic response to anything emotional or anything that happens in life. And so, but this year was very exhausting, and so exhaustion can be a difficult needle to thread for artists also. You have to have the energy to do the work that you want to do or inspired to do. So having some kind of focus is sometimes the best prompt to start thinking about things in a way that's productive and creative. So there was something very fortuitous, I guess, about this project coming along when it did, and how it did, and what it became about. I think very similar themes. I think it was really interesting, when we were approached to be a space for this project. I thought of you, Kari, and Kurt right away, as artists that are connected to our roots. And that's something that sort of has always been under this, more or less under the surface of the work that we've done here at Ingebretsens, is mostly because of the work that my mother is interested in and also loves to do and also finds important, which is having some connection to our cultural heritage that is not about supremacy and domination, but it is about connection to the earth and connection to each other and connection to our spiritual lives. And so I think the thing that's been the most interesting for me about this project is being able to sort of have a uncharacteristically Scandinavian out loud expression of that work. Having something that's in our windows that says specific things, that's about specific subjects, that draws on things that we think about and talk about more stoically, traditionally. So it was a way of speaking to the issues that are up this year in a way that felt very natural for us culturally, which I think was something we're all kind of exploring right now, like how to speak in ways that aren't harmful, but in ways that are definitely still connected, So, so it's been an interesting thought experiment. It was a really interesting visual experiment, all of it. So So I'd love to thank Barebones for starting this spark and being creative with the process this year and allowing us to do what we ended up doing. It's great.
For you, what has it become about? I know that's another name, but it's so adorable.